front, and this is Travion Henderson. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4.
Down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
At the 46-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Henderson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, New England.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Quick throw, taken in. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. First carry here for Devon Achane. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Moving outside the pocket. And he's going to wind up going out of bounds. That's a big mistake. He needed to just fling that to the sideline. Instead, it'll be a huge loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. the gun with Achane. That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it. And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That is to the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New York. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Jets come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw. That complete to Henderson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
60 Bison. Check out.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
19.
He'll drop to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help it. There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one caught. He finds Bolden. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. He works free, right side. And he's in! Way beyond Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for the Jets. First down. A gain of 14. First down, New York.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. And the Jets have a first down. They'll look to throw again.
He got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Back to the air one more time. Flush to his right. That is brought in at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Jets move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. This is taken at the 25. But this turns out to be a solid return. They finally get him to the ground. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down, so give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
He's going to let this one go deep. That is brought in. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Jets. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Jets extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good for a Patriots 1st down.
He'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. It's caught by Golden, right side. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well. 1st down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on 3rd down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
1st down throw there is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
A couple of third down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. On the draw, it's Henderson.
Bringing on Henderson, ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 6 yards.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Patriots will turn it over to their field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. That one is good. And the Patriots are back within 5.
Patriots 16.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down when he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They've got him.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in 2nd and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
Now, faking the give. This one intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shut up.
They'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
That's good for our Patriots. 1st down.
Henderson. Try to push forward, but only a yard. Down to the 2.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Let's go.
On the move left. This is hot towards the side of the end zone. Touchdown, New England. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
You can see here, Mike, the impact that sending your receivers deep does to the defense. You add so many layers, and the defense has to get so much depth in their pass coverage. It leaves a lot of room underneath, and that's exactly what the quarterback takes advantage. Tucks the ball down, turns into a runner, picks up the first down.
Here's a designed run. There he goes again. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 7. He'll drop to throw. On the run to the right. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked by Benjamin Morrison.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive.
These situations here, Mike, you can see this defensive line is just chomping at the bit. They can see a safety coming. Don't quite get the safety in this case. They still hold him to no gain. Brings up second down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw.
So anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick six changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's complete to Henderson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up. Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest to catch.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Throwing now from the gun. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's number 40 on the season for him.
At the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he will have a Patriots first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Pass caught. It's Golden. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open,
And he's into the end zone yet again. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
Well, we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive, it's Achane. They're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good job rallying to the football. Hoping just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
At the 35-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. And with pickup at 3, brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. 2nd down, they need 7.
Liking 18. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That one reeled in by Golden. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Now this looks like a design run.
So we're seeing teams around the league, Mike, that have these big mobile quarterbacks continue to activate them in these 3rd down situations. And really what it allows you to do, instead of your quarterback just simply handing it to someone else and playing with 10 players, in a sense, you really can use all 11 of your offensive players to generate an advantage, and it's very hard for these defenses to line up and stop.
A handoff as they try to run it here. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Handoff, and it's Henderson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? And the Patriots are going to be set up 1st and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Here's the run. Nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Great job here by this linebacker, Mike. There was no reading and reacting. From the snap, he was attacking. Meets the ball carrier right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They get the home victory here in the division in the first.
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up as we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it hotter. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope, man. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Shine and shiny flies, let you